And one last thing I want to note for you on this one, Holly, is just render out single frames. Like, pick 3 keyframes in this animation and just start there. Like, for example, I'd say, that's a keyframe. Then I'd say that is probably your second keyframe. And then, there you go. That's your third. 1, 2, 3. Just focus on those single frame renders. Do not render out the full animation. And that also is super helpful. And I give that tip to anyone who is working on so anything that's animated. Like, don't try to conquer the whole animation at once and render it all at once, especially if you don't have a render farm to do it, right? Often whenever I was working on films, I would pick keyframes just like this to render and to do my test lighting in. So, like, especially if the camera's moving, I'd make sure to have all the camera angles. Often I'd start my go-to would be first frame, last frame. Often that was enough, but in this case there's a completely different camera angle, middle frame. So that is really important for anyone that's working on anything that's animating. Don't feel pressured that you need to render the whole animation first of all when you're getting feedback, and then also, and this will allow you to iterate faster, and help put the pressure on. Then you can focus just on 3 frames, simplify, and once you get those 3 frames in a good position, chances are when you render it, it will be working really well for you. So that's a good tip to remember. Okay, that's it. I'm definitely leaving now. Happy lighting.